Are you struggling right now as a man? There's something you can do literally after you watch this video to help you snap yourself out of that and get you back on track to becoming the best version of yourself. So I want to share with you what that is and how easy it is to get yourself out of this negative rut. So let's get into it. What's going on, man? Welcome back to the Sophisticated Man YouTube channel. I am Tino Regano, men's development coach. Make sure you hit subscribe for more men's improvement content. Maybe you're not quite living up to your expectations. You're a little bit down on yourself. Your belief is low. Your morale is low. You don't quite have the motivation or the aliveness that you'd had when you started your journey. And this literally happens to all of us. I think we all kind of come to a point in our personal development journeys where we hit a little bit of a plateau and we feel like, well, we're not making the progress we need to be making. We're not doing the things that we want to be doing. How do we get ourselves out of it? And quite simply, you just have to introduce some challenge into your life. And I know I sound like a broken record, but the more challenge you have in your life, the better off you'll be as a man. It's actually pretty crazy what can happen. So when you start just doing things that are outside of your comfort zone, that are just super challenging for you, it's like kind of a shock to your system. You literally get yourself back in a good headspace mentally. You actually feel more positive and more motivated after you do it. You know, there was a point in my life where I was kind of staying comfortable, staying at a really standstill, right? So I challenged myself, and if you remember on previous videos, I talked about this, where I went on a prolonged fasting journey for the month of April. Every Friday to Sunday, I would just fast from food completely. No calories, just water. And obviously the average person might look at that and think, well, that's crazy. Why would you attempt doing something like that? That's damaging to your health. And meanwhile, there's a ton of benefits to fasting, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, I had to challenge myself because I was becoming too complacent, too just used to the mundane day to day. I had to shake things up a little bit. And what that did for me was spark my mentality of like, dang, maybe I need to start a new channel, which is why I started this channel here that you're watching today. I got really deep into my analytics, how to figure this stuff out. But it wasn't until I broke up the monotony and I gave myself a very big challenge in that time that I was able to see it on the other side. Any journey that you're on right now, doesn't matter what you're building or what your goals are, if you're feeling like, oh, well, man, things are just going day to day, I'm not noticing much improvement, I'm not noticing much change, you're feeling like you're getting a little bit too comfortable and complacent, you immediately have to challenge yourself. Immediately, like when in doubt, challenge yourself, because that will literally get you out of that funk and you will be back on track in no time. The other week, my sleep schedule was getting really messed up, so I had to challenge myself. I woke up every day at 6 a.m. and went right to my cold shower, right into it, didn't even hesitate. And like I felt so alive, so awake, so present and alert that whole day. I did it for the entire week. And I started to notice, things are starting to pick up in my day. I'm getting better results, I'm feeling more positive, I'm feeling more locked into my process. And I noticed that anytime I'm in that point in my life where things have become stale, or I'm becoming just used to something, you gotta implement some type of challenge, like a shock to your system. I don't know if you're familiar with the psychological term, a pattern interrupt. That's essentially what you're doing to yourself. In marketing, we're taught this is like when you're watching something and someone's very monotone and it's the same and it's never really changing, you kind of lose interest. But then if I'm like this and I start getting a little more animated and I say something, I can start clapping my hands, then you're gonna be a little bit more engaged. So the same kind of principle applies for your life and your development, that there's like a plateau, you're in this, you're just stagnant, you're struggling, you're not quite moving forward. Sometimes that means implement some challenge and take massive action in that moment. You will get yourself out of that rut if you do this. It's definitely helped me in the past, and I know it will help you as well. If you have to take a cold plunge, get in the cold shower, do some fasting, do a dopamine detox, do something that elicits some type of challenging response, you will shock yourself out of that, and I think you'll start to get more momentum rolling because of it. So if you're noticing you're in a plateau, try this out, introduce some challenge into your life, and I promise you, you will get out of it. So if you like that video, give it a thumbs up, comment your thoughts down below, let me know what you thought about this video. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Are you gonna start trying something? Are you even in a plateau right now? Let me know down below in the comment section. I read all my comments, and obviously let me know topics or subjects you want me to cover on future videos. Make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And if you want to work with me personally, right now I offer one-on-one coaching where I hope you get serious with your personal development journey. I hope you set up your schedule, eliminate bad habits, implement good habits into your life, set goals, take action on those goals, and be held accountable, actually growing and developing yourself as a man, growing confidence in anything involving manhood, lifestyle, and relationships. Click the link down below to apply for a 15-minute consultation. Right now, I'm accepting clients, and I can't wait to work with you. So that's the video, man. Hopefully you understand it. Hopefully you gain value from it. Really, if you notice yourself is just kind of stagnant right now, you hit a plateau, you're not really moving forward, you're not necessarily moving backwards either, introduce some challenge. This is the time to wake yourself up, to snap yourself out of it, so you can start to build that momentum again. And it happens to all of us. You know, you're not alone in this. It happens to me a lot. But anytime I notice I'm in that rut, I'm in that valley of struggle or stagnation, challenge. Challenge is always the way to move you forward, because it literally will wake you up. Much like a cold shower is a good challenge. It wakes you up and snaps you out of that to get you back on track. So try this out for yourself. If this is where you feel like you're at in your personal development journey, this will definitely help you out. So with that being said, man, hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Remember, everything truly does start with you. You want some more videos about men's improvement? Click the videos right here. Peace out, man.